I've studied the divisional championship from 2026 for NFC and AFC all the way up to 2023 in order to predict 2024. And based on the data that... So welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm starting this new channel to focus on data analytics relating to sports, daily productivity, whether that you need to learn to an application for your job or you just need to learn to do something in your life. So we're starting out with the analysis of the AFC and NFC divisional championship, and where I'm going to show you how to use that data from Pro Football Reference to actually predict the outcome. Based on my study of the data so far, 80% of the time within the last 5 years, I found a metric that works, and that metric would potentially use for the 2024 divisional championship prediction. For each team, we look at the previous game that they played, and we capture all these metrics that are generated automatically by Pro Football Reference.com, and specifically we're going to focus on the yards gained per pass attempt. That metric, after studying the data, I realized that metric is doing extremely well when it comes to predicting who wins the championship. So if you look at this, I've studied the divisional championship from 2026 for NFC and AFC all the way up to 2023 in order to predict 2024. And based on the data that gathered and the results so far, it shows that if you use the team with the less yards gained per attempt, you would have found the winner in the last 5 championship. That's both NFC and AFC to combine for a total 10 games between both divisions. If you use the yards per attempt gain, you would have found the winner of that game 80% of the time. So that's the key metrics. I've also studied other metrics so far, and the extra point made, the highest extra point made in the previous game to the divisional championship, teams have won 7 out of the last 10 games. So we're going to focus on the yards per game since it's the highest percentage so far. And if we should look at the divisional championship games for 2024, I've already extracted the data for each one of these from each individual team game log on the websites and Pro Reference website. So, and I've already punched it in the Excel document. So as you can see, and let's minimize this a bit. So as you can see, yards per attempt in the last game played against Detroit Lions, Washington Commanders had 7.8 and 7.8 as their yards gained per pass attempt, and Philadelphia had 7.4. So based on the previous data and how the metric has performed, it's safe to say that Philly has an 80% chance of winning. So we'll stick with Philly here. So let's highlight this. So Philly, and then if you look at Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs is 8.8, Buffalo Bills is 10.2, which means that Kansas City Chiefs has a 80% chance of winning. If we should go by past data and specifically how this metric has played in the last 5 attempts of the divisional title and the winners, it has gotten 8 out of 10 correct. Stay tuned. We have more data analytics video coming. We're going to focus on starting this week coming. We're going to look at breaking down the metrics behind predicting the Super Bowl leading up to the Super Bowl, and break it out into several different videos to give you a deeper analysis as to how to gather the data, how to study the data, and then how to analyze it so that you can actually predict the outcome. For my interest, predicting the outcome is me watching the game, knowing that I know potentially who will win, and then see it actually happen in real time. As well as we're going to focus on doing some Power BI, some Excel videos to show you how to use Power BI, how to use Excel to gain these type of analysis so that you can make informed decision in terms of knowing who is going to win before the game. Right, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and click the notification bell to be always notified when we post a new video. Thank you.